Hi guys, welcome to my new episode about the English grammar. So, in this episode, we're going to cover a different topic. This topic is the phrasal verbs regarding with up and down. Okay, so let me introduce a little bit about the book that we are going to use for this episode. So, the book is the English Grammar in Use by the author Raymond Murphy, 5th edition, and this kind of book is focused in the intermediate learners. So let's start. This is the unit 142. I like to clarify that this episode has two different sections. The first section is only the grammar, trying to explain every phrasal verb, and the second one is just a exercise about the topic. So let's get started. Uh, Phrasal verb today we're going to check up and down, different kinds of phrasal verb regarding with up and down. The first one is put something up. Uh, put something up. It's easy. Basically, is when you put something in any kind of surface. The surface could be maybe on the table, on the wall. I don't know, on a drawer or anywhere. Okay. For example, I put a picture up on the wall, right? The next one is pick something up. In this case, for example, there was a letter on the floor. I pick it up and look it up, right? Stand up is basically the action when you make something. For example, if you are sit, right? For example, could be your mother could you say, "Hey, boy, stand up and go to take the rubbish out," right? That action to stand up is just change state to be sit and to be stand. So stand up. Alan stood up and woke up. Next one. Turn something up. Turn something up. So turn something up. Uh, for example, I can hear the TV. Can you turn it up a bit? Basically, it's when you reduce. Well, in this case, is when you intensify to the volume of something. For example, could be volume. Yeah, maybe it could be uh, maybe a different thing like oven. For example, can you turn up the oven? Is when you have to intensify the heat of the oven, right? Or something like that. Take something down. Take something down. Uh, is basically the opposite to put something up. For example, I don't like the picture, so I took it down. I took it down, right? So is the opposite action to put something up. If I put a picture on the wall, maybe I don't like this picture, so I took it down, right? Is the opposite meaning. Uh, put something down. Put something down is the opposite meaning to the pick something up. For example, I stop writing and put down my pen, right? That's a totally opposite meaning to the pick something up. Could I say, uh, I pick up, I pick my pen up and start to write, but I stop writing and I put down my pen, right? It's totally a opposite meaning. Sit down, bend down, and lie down. That's interesting. Uh, sit down is the action to sit and down on a chair, on a sofa, I don't know. Bend down is the action that your body do in order to do something. For example, I bend down to tie my shoelace, right? Is the action that your body bends, right? Lay down. Lay down is the action to lie in a specific surface. For example, I was lying on the ground because I don't know, a car hit me or something like that, right? It's a word example, but anyway. Another one, right? Check it out. Sit down, bend down, and lie down is totally opposite to stand up, right? Turn something down. Turn something down. Turn something down is totally the meaning opposite meaning to the turn something up. For example, the oven is too hot. Turn it down to 150 degrees. Check it out. Turn up is intensify something, and turn down is reduce something, right? Next one. And knock down and cut down. Okay, so I would like to clarify some meanings about that. Uh, for example, uh, knock down a building. Knock down a building. Uh, Knock down a building. Basically, knock down has many different meanings. Okay, maybe the most common meaning is destroy a building or part of the building. Yeah. For example, some old houses were knocked down to make way for the new shopping center, right? Is the action to destroy something, to demolition something, okay? Uh, it blows, uh, blows, blows something down. That's interesting. This is like a different meaning. It's not like is different to the knockdown. Just think about it. Knockdown is an action who's involves someone in the voluntary way. For example, the building was knocked down by someone, right? But blow something down is totally different. It's similar, but it's different. Uh, Basically, if something blown down or the wind the wind blows something down. It's more natural. It's more natural action from the windy or from the nature or disaster nature or something like that. Okay. For example, uh, the wind blew our fence down last night. The wind blew our fence down last night. Check it out. It's more like a natural action from the wind, right? Cut out something. Cut out something. Basically, is to make a tree or other plant fall to the ground by cutting it near to the bottom. It's like basically the action that cut some trees or any kind of plants. Okay, check it out. Knock down, cut something down is more a voluntary action made for someone, but plop something down is more something natural. Okay, that no involves to being humans. Uh, Next one. Uh, why did you cut down the tree in your garden? Huh? That's what I say, right? Another one. Be knocked down by a car and etc. Right? Big knockdown is basically the same verb, knockdown, but it's involved more an accident when you're being hit by a car or by anything. For example, a man was knocked down by a car and taken to hospital, right? In that context, a knockdown is more an accident, right? Uh, Next one. Burn down, burn down. Be destroyed, be destroyed by fire. Be destroyed by fire, right? They were able to put out the fire before the house burned down. Hmm? They were able to put out the fire before the house burned down. In the case, put out is basically extinguish something. Okay. Uh, Next one. Okay. Down, getting less. Okay. Also, we are trying to explain about to when we use down, but in order to getting less something, right? For example, go slow down, slow down. The meaning is go more slowly. No, for example, you are driving too fast. Slow down, right? You have to reduce the intensify that you are doing. Okay, calm somebody down. Calm somebody down. Pick up, become, become calmer. Make somebody calmer. In this case, calm down. There is no point in getting angry. Calm down. Calm down. That's that's a good phrase. There is another synonyms like calm down, go easy, uh, take it easy, hold your horse, hold your horses. Another one. So many ways. Cut down on something. Cut down on something. Okay. That's interesting meaning. It's like a similar to cut down from this part. What is this? Okay. Cut down. But it's different. It's totally different. Check it out. We have to the uh, with the preposition on, right? So in this case, to cut down something is basically when you eat, drink, or do something less often. For example, and try to cut down on coffee. I drink too much of that, right? Uh, Basically, is to eat or drink less of a particular thing, usually in order to improve your health, right? Another example could be and try to cut down on the amount of sugar, right? Hmm, that's another one, right? It's because we are trying to reduce something, right? Another verse with down, for example, break down. It means stop working, usually for machines, cars, and relationships, right? I think everybody listen this expression, more for friends, right? Uh, for example, uh, the car broke down and I had to phone for help. The car broke down and I had to phone for help, right? Basically, the car stopped working, right? Something, I don't know, something random happened. I don't know, maybe in the engine, well, I don't know, in the wheel, I don't know. Their marriage broke down after only a few months. The marriage broke down after only a few months, right? When basically when you couples relationship, right? Uh, there is another example. I don't know if it is another meanings. For example, it's useful, but it's using another way like to describe that you're unable to control your feelings and start to cry. For example, we were gave her the bad news. She broke down and cried. She cried. It's more like she's broken because something bad has happened, right? That's why she started to cry. No, it's more in order to express bad feeling as well, disaster or I don't know, something wrong what happened, right? Next one. Close down, close down and shut down. Close down, shut down. Student stop doing business, sorry. There used to be a shop at the end of the street. It closed down a few years ago. Okay, I would like to clarify something. Mm, Stop doing business, right? Uh, it's this phrasal verb depends of the context as well. Why? It's more like okay, hmm, uh, For example, shoot and close down are very similar because they both mean like a close season of businesses, like a basically the business has gone, has finished, has over, right? Maybe it's closed, but it's not usually permanent. It could be permanent or maybe partial. It depends to the context, no? Uh, for example, her favorite restaurant was closed down for the night. Yeah, check it out. Her favorite restaurant was closed down for the night. We are talking about more an temporary situation. We are not talking about today that business has finished, has shut down or has closed down permanently, right? It's most temporary because it says her favorite restaurant was closed down for the night. It's only for the night, no? But in another context, could be forever. For example, the pizzeria was shut down, or maybe the pizzeria was closed down. So we're assuming that is permanently closed down because we didn't get more context about that in the previous example. Is her favorite restaurant was closed down for the night, right? We are giving more context like just for a night, but in other context could be permanently, right? So we have to be careful with this part, right? You have to specify. We have to give more context because maybe the another person could understand different things, right? Lay somebody down. Lay somebody down. Disappointed because you didn't do what they hope, right? For example, you can always rely on Paul. He'll never let you down, right? Basically, you can trust in these people, in this person, because that person never never betrayed you, right? Uh, always will be able to back up you. Okay. Next one. Turn somebody or turn something down. Refuse an application and offer. For example, I applied for several jobs, but I wasn't turned down for all of them. I applied for several jobs, but it wasn't turned down for all of them. Another one, Rachel was offered the job, but she decided to turn it down. Right? Basically, refuse something, refuse an application, refuse a job, refuse maybe a receipt, a homework, or I don't know. It's more to refuse something. Okay. Write something down. Write something down. Write something down on a paper because you may need the information later, right? For example, I can't remember paying address. I wrote it down, but I can't find it. Hmm? It's more the action to write something in a paper or any kind of other thing. Okay. Okay. Let's move to the exercise. That's the that's the more exciting part of the grammar. Trying to answer this kind of exercise is beautiful because basically you have to push yourself, right? Like, oh my god, okay, let's do it. Let's going to apply the thing that I learned, right? So the first one is already made it. Let's do the next one. Okay. Uh, okay. Here we go. Hmm. There used to be some shelves on the wall, but right? Hmm. Remember the verbs. So what is the verb when we use when we want to remove something, right? In that case, the verb is took. Uh, hmm, took down. Let me find it. This. Okay. Here we go. Okay, right text. So to them down. Yeah, check it out. Before there was some shelves on the wall, but now no. But I took them down, right? Because the honesty is right. Okay, next one. The ceiling was so low. He couldn't. He couldn't stand up, right? Stand up because the ceiling is too slow. It's like, oh my god, I can't stand up because he's too tall, right? I couldn't stand up straight. Okay, next one. uh, he couldn't hear the radio very well, so she turned turn it up, right? She turned it up. Hmm. Okay. Turn it up. So next one. Uh, while they were waiting for a bus, check it out the image. While they're waiting for the bus, check it out. They put their bags down. No, the action they put something down on the floor in this case, right? On the ground. Okay, next one. A few trees in the store last week. No, uh, in this case the verb is a plow down, but in this case we have to try to analyze what kind of the sentence or the tense we are using. In this case is more a passive voice. You know what the difference between passive and active voice, right? In active voice, we make focus. We do focus on the subject, but in the passive voice, we are doing focus in the object. In that example, a few trees were plowed down in the storm last week, right? So first of all, you have to identify what is the subject and what is the object, right? Usually the subject is who's make the action, right? For example, uh, the storm plowed down a few trees. Let me write here. Okay. Could be the storm. Let me remember. So I have a memory for the regular verbs. Let me remember. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's blue. Okay, the storm blew down a few trees last week. Okay, so this is the active voice because check it out. The subject is who do the action to blew down. No, right? So in that example, we're trying to make focus on the object. In this case, a few trees. No, a few trees were blown down in the storm last week. Okay, so next one. Number 7. We got some new curtains, but we haven't yet, right? So put them up. Put them up. Remember, put it down. Put up is the opposite action to uh, put down, right? Check it out. Put down is totally action to pick something down or even put something down, right? It's totally action opposite action. Okay. So next one. Lisa dropped her keys. So she and okay. So it involves two action, right? Check out the image. She Lisa played down. No, so the answer is bend down and pick them up, right? It involves two action to bend down and pick them up. Okay. So next move to the next exercise. So complete the sentence. Uh, use a verb in the correct form plus down. Choose from. We have many options, right? Many options. So we have to basically choose what is the most fit option to the sentence. For example, the music was too loud, so and turn it down. Turn it down. Yeah, because it's too loud. So we're going to reduce. We're going to reduce the intensify of something in the case of volume. Right? So David was very angry. I tried to calm him down. I tried to calm him down. Right? Because he's angry. It's like a go easy, dude. Take it easy. Now, next one. So, number 4. I promised I would help Anna. I don't want to let her down. Right? We don't want to disappoint that person. Right? So, I don't want to let her down. Right? Next one. I forgotten my password. I should have written down. So I have check it out. This is the um, this is like a regret, right? But with the modal should. So I forgot my password. I should have. I should have written it down. Written it down. Yeah, written it down. Let me put in the correct way. Yeah, that's better. It looks better. So, next one. Number 6. Those trees are beautiful. Beautiful. Please don't cut them down. Cut them down. Yeah, right. Cut them down. Next one. Remember, remember the difference between knock down, plow down, and cut them down. Cutting down is cut something down is more for plants, for trees, something like that, right? A mm, plow down is more for the same way. Try to destroy something, but it's more for natural way, right? And the knockdown is more for artificial. Is an action uh, made it for someone or for something, but it's voluntary, right? Like destroy buildings, I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna attach a funny video about today. A little girl talking with a man in order to destroy her school. That's funny. That's funny, and it's cute as well because the man find the best way to explain her, not explain, but not the best way to explain. The best way is just follow the code because it's funny, it's cute. It's like oh my god, what the girl has in her mind. But I'm gonna attach this video. Okay, I hope you find it funny. So anyway, let's continue. So Uh, let's move on to the next exercise. So, complete a sentence. Uh, use a verb plus down. Okay, complete the sentences. The first one is already made. It's already done. So the next one. I was really angry. It took me a long time to calm down. Calm down. Okay. Next one. The train uh, as it approached the station. So the train slowed down as it approached the station. Yeah. In that case, is slow down as it approached. As it. Yeah. The train slowed down as it approached the station. Next one. Sarah applied to study medicine at university, but she was turned down. The same, the same example, right? Uh, we must identify what kind of sentences is it. It is. For example, it could be passive voice and active voice. In that case, if we want to convert to the active voice, it could be mm, okay, it could be the university turned down turned Sarah application down. Could be, yeah. Basically, the university turned out Sarah's application to study medicine, right? Basically, you have to try to convert to the uh, active voice if you're not sure. Okay, so remember, in the passive voice, the focus is the object, right? How do you identify it is parties and not just a subject? You have to identify who's or which is doing the action. In this case, the university is doing the action that turned down, right? So in that case, the university is the subject, and Sarah is the object, right? That's why the sentence is a passive voice. Next one, number 5. Uh, our car uh, is very reliable. It has never broke down. Broke down. Yeah. Next one. I spend too much money. I'm going to cut down on things I don't need. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to cut down. Cut down because we're trying to reduce something, right? Remember, cut down on. Cut down on means you're going to reduce something. You're going to reduce the intensify of something, right? In this case, I spend too much money. I'm going to cut down on things I don't need, right? Next example. Uh, I didn't play well. I feel like I feel that I had let down the other players in the team. So anyway, uh, let down, right? The other players in the team. Basically, you feel like you disappointed someone. In this case, you disappointed to other players in the team. Okay. Next one. The shop uh, because it was losing money. Losing money, sorry. The shop because it was losing money. Okay. The shop closed down because it was losing money. Closed down could be as well as closed down. Okay, could be both. Why? Remember, we can use simple past when we are talking about to the to the something happened in the past, right? You don't have any specific situation in this case because it was losing money. It's like you know that happened in the past, but you don't know it happened. You don't know exactly when it happened, right? Also, we can use past perfect when we're talking about to experience. Okay, in this case, the shop has closed down because it was losing money. Check it out, it's an experience as well, right? It's an experience. Okay, next one, number 9. It's very ugly building. Many people would like it to be knocked down. To be knocked down. Right. Damn. Ha. Sorry, my keyboard. To be knocked down. So, why is big knockdown? Remember, you try to identify what kind of sentences it is. Could be active voice, passive voice. In that case, it's a passive voice, right? It's a very ugly building. Many people would like it to be knocked down, right? In this case, uh, the people, right, like to be knocked down. We're talking about to an object, right? In this hypothetical situation, because we're talking about with wood, you use wood for a hypothetical situation, right? In that case, who's going to knock down people, or maybe co-workers, or I don't know, many, I don't know, any company who's charging in this. So in that case, someone has to do the action to knock down the building, right? That's why this this sentence is in a passive voice. Okay. Next one, number 10. I can understand why you turn down the chance of working in another country. So we're talking about to refuse something, right? Turn it down. Yeah, turn it down. Basically, we're talking about that we refuse an application, not necessarily an application, well, maybe opportunities in this case. I can't understand why you turned down the chance of working in another country for a year. It would it would have been a great experience for you, right? It would have been a great experience for you, right? Okay, next one. Eh, I didn't see the accident. Someone told me that a boy as he was crossing the road. I didn't see the accident. Someone told me that a boy was knocked down as he was crossing the road. The same. We're talking about to the passive voice. Knocked down. Check it out. In that case, who's made the action? Who's made the action? I don't know. Some some car, I don't know. Right? Who received the action? That boy. That boy received the action. So that's why the boy is an object. It sounds strange. So anyway, so that's why. Remember, active voice, passive voice. No, the subject is who's do the action, and the object is who's received that action. In that case, the voice is an object because he received the action to be knocked down by someone. By someone or by some car. I don't know. The last one. Peter got married when he was 20, but unfortunately, the marriage broke down few years later. Oh, that's sad, Peter. So, anyway, just keep going. Rock down. Yeah. So that's it. That's all the exercise. I hope you find interesting this topic. Um, don't forget, if you like this kind of videos, just leave me your like, any comment. If I make any mistake, just let me know in the comment. To be sure that this guy owes the feedback help me to me. Okay, so if you like as well, so subscribe to this channel, and I'm still doing different kind of videos like this and upload. Okay, so thanks for everyone. I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.